How y'all doing? We back at it with SkeezeStudios, episode 3, and we have the highly favored Miss Cokah here in the building. How you doing?
Hi guys.
Miss,
Thanks for having me.
How you doing though? How's your day going?
It's going good. I'm here. You know, I had to show up for my boys. Pop out.
So let's get right to it. So Miss Cokah, you're from Brooklyn. What part?
I'm from Flatbush, East Flatbush.
So tell me how you got into the rapping, or the rap game, and how you started rapping, and tell us about yourself.
I used to do poetry at first, and then my big bro, free him, he was like, yo, you should put this behind the record. And I was like, this is poetry, bro. Like, this not that. And he was just like, nah, you should, like, put it behind, like, a hard-ass instrumental. And then I just did it, and then I did a video on Facebook. And around those times, people was only getting like 20 likes.
Facts.
It was nothing going on, but I posted it and it got like 13,000 shares.
Oh,
so,
you was Facebook famous.
Like from that video, I've never been any type of popular in my life until that video, and it just like changed my whole life.
So what grade was that?
Shit, that was like 10th grade.
Oh, all right. So you was in high school, late bloomer.
Yeah.
And then from there, you continued on, and here we are. Big chain, big purr, feel me?
Number one.
Nah, yo, show that shit off, feel me? That shit shining.
Little something, little good.
Yo.
Shout out to my boo.
So, one of the questions that I had for you was, you're a female rapper, and nowadays is the females are taking over the game. How you feel like you about to make your lane in the rap game?
I feel like just by keep on evolving with the times, you know, like don't stay in one spot and stay stagnant, but remaining myself at the end of the day. I feel like everybody got their time, and that's why you can't be mad. Like you don't know what people went through to get to this time where they at right now. Okay. So like I just step back, do what I'm supposed to be doing, and my shit will fall in line regardless of whatever.
And the fact that you're a lyrical rapper is different, because a lot of these new generation artists are just rapping bullshit on beats. So how you feel like, you know, your style is making waves?
Shit. I feel like I win with my personality. I feel like people just like me in general. So you just gonna kind of fuck with what I'm doing, and it ain't trash either. So it's like not hard to support it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Staying true to myself and until I'm appreciated. That's it.
So where you from, like, in terms of, like, nationality?
I'm Jamaican.
Okay. Pop.
Wagwan.
So how was it growing up dealing with Jamaican parents and, you know, the strictness of that?
I mean, growing up with Caribbean parents and just general Spanish too, any type of just parents from an island, any island surrounded by water, it's just crazy, you know. Sometimes it's just strict. It's fun, it's up, it's down. You start living with a whole bunch of people. You just living with a little bit of people. I mean, life was always up and down. Like, but you know, my sisters though is like my foundation. My mother, father. I got a big family, but I don't mess with. You know, everybody got like 32 cousins. Like,
you only chill with the five.
I chill with my 5 that I got, and you know, I love them. Keep them close. That's it.
I saw that you said that your father's one of your biggest inspirations, because when you had gotten your veneers, he made you write and re-rap certain stuff multiple times. So how do you feel like that connection is?
Even before I got my teeth, like, he was my most, like, he's a Leo, first of all. So if y'all know Leo be Leoing. But
I don't know about that. I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio. This is why. Yo, listen.
Yo, Scorpios are the best. Yeah, I just want to put it out there. Scorpios.
This is why I got to understand.
SZA about to drop.
That's and we got the same birthday, November 8th. Me and SZA.
All right. November 22nd.
Okay. You see, when you Scorpios, you just get it. It's like
you know it. You got like a telepathic.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna save that for another day. We're gonna get Scorpio too. But my dad though, he's a Leo, and he's very harsh. He's my like biggest critic, and I'm a real like daddy's girl. So like he used to always be like, you know, it sound nice, but I can't understand you. I can't understand what you say. Your lisp is too much. Like, so I used to like just be practicing in the mirror, like trying to get it right, and frustrating myself. And then one day, I bought him a record, and it was clean. Finally, for the first time, and it was like, he was like, oh, I understand everything. He just gave me my little flowers. I felt real good, like, and ever since then, like, I've been dedicating to like fixing my speech because I used to talk like sucker and succotash like mad crazy.
I felt you because I had braces and I used to have the little lisp.
Yeah, and I had a gap, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, before it used to be messing me up, but he taught me how to like, you know, fix it at home first. Like he was my first biggest critic. Like he was the first to insult me, so nobody else would surprise me outside in the real world. So
how you feel about that? Like, yo, having your pops be the first person to violate, and now like, let's say you got haters online, like they don't faze you, none of that.
Nah, not really, cause like when you grow up in Flatbush, like that's just like what you doing. I've been popular for a little minute, so like I had to deal with trolls before a lot of people right now. I was like one of the first people ever on Facebook to post a rap video. Look at me, like for real, like nobody was
Cokah on Facebook. Wow.
Yeah, nobody was really. People was rapping in real life, but you wasn't posting freestyle videos on Facebook because it was known for adults and old people to connect. So like it wasn't really much of that. So it's like I got a lot of time to like grow and like see the evolution of this shit, you know.
So now that you hear, like, how you feel like you've been making a wave, felt?
I feel like honestly I haven't been doing good enough. Word? That's what I feel. I feel like my consistency be slacking, and the first step in growing is accountability, which is something a lot of artists don't do. They spend a lot of time blaming the world for why something didn't happen. That just means I'm not working hard enough. You feel me? I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I could be doing so much more.
Nah, I like that. The fact that you take accountability, you hold yourself to
Ain't nobody fault but my own fault. You know, you be in your own way sometimes, getting in your head and shit like that, overthinking stuff, and then sometimes you do make shit get to you like, damn, I'm supposed to be here, but really you exactly where you need to be. When that time come, it'll come with grace, you feel me? But you just gotta work towards it. Like, God don't give you no blessings without you working towards the prayer first, you know what I'm saying?
I seen one of your biggest blessings was the fact that you made a song for a movie. Talk about that. Made it to Netflix and all that.
Yeah, and I just got another placement on Starz.
Shimmy, yo, y'all see this for her.
And Shane, shout out to Step Up. I used to love that movie as a kid. So to see me in like a show, like it's crazy. Like it's just a song of mine and the show is nuts. And shout out to the Netflix cast too, because I didn't even expect that. They found us on their own accord. So
what movie is it?
That was Night Teeth. Debbie Ryan, Megan Fox is in there. But it was fire experience. I never thought my first placement ever was BET. So once we got that out the way, like I was like, anything is possible. So now Netflix, now Starz. I'm excited to see what's next.
And what you working towards after that? Like, you want to see like a big movie, your song in a big movie?
I want to see my song. I actually want to do a big jingle, like a McDonald's jingle or like a Burger King, because that's where the money at. People, y'all be slacking doing these 3-minute songs. You get a good 20-second, 2-second clip. Da 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 da. Nigga, I'm rich. I don't gotta do a goddamn thing. I just gotta go da 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 and get a jingle. Like,
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. Like, that's what I need. I'm loving that check. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. And my last name is Coke, so I'm trying to get a Coca-Cola check. You know what I'm saying?
I heard it. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was the voiceover. I wanted to be the MTA voiceover. I feel like, yo, I could do the train shit.
Fire. I think you
please
do good.
Stand clear to closing doors, please.
Back the fuck up. Yeah, you do good. I love that. I love that. And I want to do voiceovers too. That's
a movie?
For a show.
What show?
Any show. I fuck with a cartoon, a Disney movie, something. That's one of my hidden talents. I could do like several different accents and make my voice several different ways. And I went to school for drama, 4-year diploma.
All right. First, what high school you went to, and then what college you went to?
Dr. Susan McKinney Performance School of the Arts in Fort Greene, and I only went to like a semester of college, but I got my diploma from high school.
Copy.
Yeah, but I only did semester, guys. City Tech. Shout out to
y'all. Question: how you feel like? Why you feel like school wasn't your path? Even though like certain artists, they feel like, you know, school might get them the exposure and the litness that they need, because, you know, once you get to college, everything is just networking.
I grew up in a different era of school. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. I was never really, like, a popular person in school. When I got popular outside of school, I already done fought half my school, so it was up for everybody. You feel me? Like, y'all could never get next to me. So, like, it was just, like, I was just lit outside of school and just beating bitches' ass in school. So, it was just, like, I don't know. I never fit into school. School was never my thing. Everything I ever learned was outside of school. Not saying y'all should not be in school. Y'all stay the hell in school. We in a school right now. Y'all better stay in school. But personally, I just felt like what I wanted to do in life didn't involve like me needing a degree to do it. And I felt like I'm going to have all my life to go to school. So I was just like, I'd rather, take my L's right now, take my chances in my young ages. Because when you 30 and doing stupid shit like rapping, like, you look crazy. Like, bitch, go get a job. You know what I'm saying? But when you 20 and you allowed to mess up and do it all over again and fuck up. Like, this is where I like to take full advantage of this time right here. So I can't get this back. So, and that's not up to my mother, my father. They live their life. So I just always spend my life doing what I need to do for myself.
That's fine. The fact that you had a set goal and now you pushing for that.
Yeah, facts. And I said if I dropped out of college and work at the same time because I used to be working at Victoria's Secret, and I quit both of them at the same time. And I said if I don't get something going for myself by a year, I would go back to school and get a job. And literally 9 months, not even 6 months, I got a contract to my production company that I'm at right now, still to this day, called Wonder Music, and they helped me so much. But I've been there ever since. And that one contract right there that came out the blue, it wasn't even, that's a whole nother story. But it came out the blue and it landed in my lap, and then I ended up just rocking out with them ever since. But that was my breaking point right there. I said if nothing happened for me within this year, I'm gonna go back to school, like, and just get myself together. Like, I don't want to play around with that too much.
That's what's up. Talk about your production deal and let the viewers know, like, yo, what's the difference between a record deal and a production deal?
Yeah, well, production mostly aims towards like your music, your studio time, like stuff like that. A deal covers like overall aspect of everything with your music. Like, they're more so just in my like music department. They don't really manage me and do all that other stuff, but they handle my records, making sure my shit is clean, sync placements. They handle the business for my music. But a label is different because now they put money into your craft and give you money to like make they the big buttons. Those are the big machines. I'm not at a big machine level yet right now, but I'm at a place where it's free for me to be my best creative self, and they help me get to that next step. And they also do artist development, which is what a lot of labels forget about these days. That's why everybody be out here wilding, but they develop my character a lot within this process, which is why I'm able to talk with so much dialect like I am right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's what's up. One thing that I saw was the fact that you dropped I don't know if it's an EP or a mixtape, the Pink Panther, and you were supposed to drop another 2, 3. What happened to that?
I dropped another one called Life of the Party, but the dates had got like switched, and by the time the dates was coming out, it's called artist fever. If something don't come out at the time you want to come out, you no longer be interested in the shit. I don't know what it is. It's like, don't matter how good you think it is, it's fire, and it be like it's new to the world. It's just like your feeling when like shit, your dreams get deplenished in that moment. You just don't give a shit. But it did drop, and it was good, but yeah, I ain't really care for it because it didn't drop when I wanted to. I gotta get out that damn toxic ass artist habit right there.
Fact. You gotta let the people know that you got music coming our way, and you dropping stuff frequently. Because remember, you said that consistency is the key to life.
The key.
So with being consistent, what's next for you?
I am gonna drop another project, but right now I'm dropping just singles. Working on other stuff too. Like, I have a producer now, so I'm pushing him in the beats department and stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff on my back end business going on that makes the money. Like, I'm not always forefront with the shit, but I love this, so I'm just gonna continue to drop and do what I do. More sync placement coming, obviously, and touring next year.
Okay, where we going?
All over.
She's outside. 2023, she's outside.
We outside. And yeah, just doing what I love to do. Let's just drop in and stop being so like, sometimes you get in this mode where you just like, it's just business, and you forget the fun. And when you take the fun out of the music, it becomes a job. And my father gave me the greatest advice: find a job that don't feel like work, so it never feel like you're working. So you just gotta find something that feel like like that you love. You gotta find your love in this life, so it never feels like you stressing yourself out. And once I love something and I start stressing out too much over it, I start to like neglect it a little bit, and you know what I'm saying. So I try to keep the love here and just try to keep the music fun, and just try to stop getting all in my head about it. I feel like I spend too much time in my head and not enough time on the drawing board, you know. Yeah.
On that drawing board, you got any collabs coming up?
It's always collabs, man. I want to collab with. I'm about to collab with Diamond King too. We about to do a little something. Yes, my girl. We about to do a little something. Chit Chat had hit me up, so we gonna work. But it's a whole bunch of stuff. I have songs with mad people, but when it comes to, let me tell you another secret. Songs with features and the other person is signed, be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you about that one.
Getting free songs.
free sauce. It's hard to, when you do a song, you could do a song with anybody. But getting that clearance to drop it, you're going to have an issue. I got songs with mad people, but is it ever going to come out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, labels watch face a lot. So if you ain't really doing nothing that's, you know, it's hard to get that song out there. So you just got to, you know.
You know, with a lot of New York rappers that are women, how you feel like y'all about to take over the city in terms of, like, everybody taking their lane or just teaming up? Y'all feel like, you know, you see yourself in that?
I feel like everybody's doing their thing. I feel like everybody's been getting their moment. That's what I feel. It's like been a lot of people who's been like deserving it for a long time. Like Lola, my baby.
Yo, she dropped that freestyle and that shit went crazy.
Like, I shout out to her. She's getting her moment. But people don't know she's been doing this for so long. Like, and she deserves every second of it. K Goddess had her time.
Shout out K.
Kenzo B had her time, even though she's not really in like our age group. She's more like the younger generation coming up. But Ice Spice is getting her time. Everybody's getting their singular time. Connie Diamond got her time. I love Connie. London Hill had got her time. Everybody's getting their time to shine, you know. And I love to see it, which means I'm next. You know what I'm saying?
Cokah on the way. I'm telling you, 2023, you're gonna see her more often.
Yeah, but it just show you. It should give everybody motivation, because it show you no matter what and how long you think you're doing something, it could happen anytime, any day, and you just got to be ready for it.
You got any like celebrity? Well, let me not say celebrity, because you are a celebrity yourself. You got any like artists that you want to work with, like big name artists?
Obviously Drake. We're gonna always put Drake in the equation because I fucking love Drake. Drake, Nicki, Wayne, obviously. Why the hell would you not? That's just for like nostalgic purposes. Beyonce, of course. Like, think big, Riri. You know what I'm saying? The goats. Like, I want the goats. That's like legendary shit right there. You know, that's what I want.
So, do you see yourself getting signed anytime soon?
I kind of been got signed. It's just they be trying to give niggas bullshit. I'm looking for
360 days.
Yeah, them bullshit stuff, and I'm not gonna get signed just because it look good and sign my life away. It just be a slave for no ass reason. Like, it gotta make sense. So until I get myself to a place where they need me more than them, I don't feel like I'm in no position to be signed yet. Right now, I need them. I don't want to be in that position getting signed. Where I want us to need each other.
You feel like being indie is better, though?
Hell yeah, you get most of your money, but it's just harder when you don't have connections. I feel like being indie with connections is lit, but when you be an indie and being stingy, you don't really get that far, because you still need radio, you still need Billboard, you still need stuff to be considered mainstream, which is why you got to go through a label unless you cut through the label and go through the people on the inside. But, I mean, it's inevitable. Like, regardless of what, you're going to probably get tricked into getting signed. Even if it's signing your thing to something to partner up, it's a partnership, like, for distribution or something. My dream deal is a distribution deal. Like, I want distro. Like, I want to be so lit to the point where I just need distribution for y'all to hit that big red button and get my shit where it needs to be. Like, that's what I want, personally.
For a rapper, how do I explain this? Like, you're somebody... You know, I've interviewed people and they've discussed their music, but like for you talk about analytics a lot, and that's the first time I hear like one of the rappers I interview talk a lot about the analytics. So you look at your numbers personally?
Of course. Like, I'm always constantly checking my growth. This is something I always say in every interview. Like, you got your team, but like, it's important for artists to be in control of what's going on. Not in control, but at least seeing, because like, people could tell you got 13,000 views today. Like, but did you see it for yourself? You know, like, how do you know? Like, you could have probably got 14,000, but that 1,000 means something. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on point with your own shit. And just to get the numbers right. Nobody's ever tricking you when you know your own stuff. Cause they hit you with 60, you be like, it's actually 61.2.3. Like you gotta hit them at your own point. Be educated about your craft. It's deeper than just the music. You gotta be in tune with the business too.
So what's the most challenging part about having to deal with the music business?
Being a woman sometimes and like dealing with a whole bunch of dicks, like that be like the problem most of the time, because it be a lot of times where you have little egos and you know like they want something from you to do something for you and woo, and it's just it's like a lot of that. But other than that,
regular shit,
like regular dickhead shit. Everybody you just gotta play your cards right, you know.
So going into these meetings as a woman and from Flatbush, you have this attitude already. Like, you already know, like, yo, I'm coming into this meeting and not one of these motherfuckers is about to play with me.
That's how you gotta be, though. And that comes with education and knowledge. Like, you can't walk the walk if you don't got the knowledge to back it up. Like, you can't tell me nothing that I don't already know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not like on those terms, because I'm always willing to learn some shit. I'm just talking about when we walking into our business room, I'm trying to know what y'all talking about. It shouldn't be gibberish to me, because I'm the artist and I'm not supposed to know what's going on with the business. Like, I want to walk in and know I could sit down and say A, B, C, and D and make sense. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Like, not just be talking to talk. But, yeah.
So, you got new music coming out?
I got a new song. I just did a block work. That's about to drop. That's about to come out. I got a new song on there. I'm about to drop this song, which we about to do. I'm about to give you a little preview.
I told y'all I get exclusive drops.
A little
only.
Exclusive. Cool. Just Say That. Well, we going with Just Say That or Wanna Romp? Wanna Romp? Yeah. Wanna Romp.
I heard it here first.
We going with Wanna Romp. But yeah, that's my next record I'm putting out.
So tell the fans what you got coming up, just so that they can stay tuned.
Whole bunch of new stuff, whole bunch of things going on TikTok. Get them on board with the TikTok world too, because it be lit over there. It be getting lit over there, like so. Just new things, new versions of me, just being more out there, more shows coming up, just more me being in the scene next year, and new types of music too. I'm real life switching it up this year, and I'm also not gonna really be on a drill tip too much, because.
So what? More like romantic, more what?
More back to Kiana Swinderella days, and if you know Kiana Swinderella, that's like who I am when I started, which is a very deep and in touch person. So I'm going back to where it started.
So straight more bars.
Yeah. Bars, love, more compassion a little bit, you know, like getting rid of this dark side of me for a little bit. She's still going to be there, but just showing a little bit of a lighter side of me. I'm still going to do a little bit of the drilling stuff, but mainly switching up the focus on something else, something bigger than me.
That's what's up.
And writing for more people, too, because I've been doing that. I've been penning for people. Do I write?
I mean, obviously
front
for
ways,
yourself.
back ways, what? Like for your faves, for my faves, like I be out here. Like,
yeah, obviously for yourself, but I
pen for people too. But I'm getting more into that too. This year and next year.
So Top Flight Ghostwriter, heard
Let me even need a little.
Yo, so with that being said, thank you, Miss Cokah, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yo, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Telling your story and for giving free sauce to all these new and upcoming rappers.
Thank you.
So y'all already know she's about to drop an unreleased song. Stay tuned and I'ma holla at y'all. Yo, we back at it with Cokah.
Okay.
Unreleased song. Stay tuned. Share me.
Cokah. Yeah, stop playing.
Just say that. Back of the bench, just lay back. Roll up this business, face that. Pull out a phone, let's take that. And if we talking money, I make that. If you wasting my time, gotta pay tax. Cause a frenzy whenever I stay fast. Nothing regular, I gotta stay tax. We make a movie, put it on Tubi. You wanna eat it, nigga, I'm foodie. Shorty a baddie, shorty a cute, better act right. You know I'm choosy.
Yo, thank you for tuning in. Check out Cokah everywhere. IG, Twitter, wherever you want to catch her. Check out SkeezeStudios, President Skeeze. I'm out of here.
Later, y'all.